So we're gonna see if we can get this kid back to the camp, but so far it's not looking good. Plus I have no idea where the camp is. It's just been one bad thing after another. I was just trying to find the next objective, which was identify the father's tree, and it's been pretty crap since then. I have no idea where the camp is anymore. This poison plus, you know, the hysteria. I can hardly see 2 feet in front of me. I'm not running a bot on this, so swear away. Although I do have it up, so, you know, I can still kind of... There's friggin' another predator. Still can moderate any chat if anything needs to be moderated or not. But yeah, I don't really care if anybody swears on here. I mean, I'm probably going to swear a couple times. I try not to too much, just because of... I don't always know who my audience is. I mean, generally people are around 18 to 25 and 25 to, I think, 34. But still, you know, don't want to risk it. I only swear when it accidentally comes out. This is looking familiar. I think this is Pride Cave. We made it back. It actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was. I couldn't see anything, and if this was home or not. Kid's cured of poison. I don't know if we should go out there and try to find Dad's body. No. Like, if I upload a video and I think that it needs to be filtered to a mature audience, then I'll do that manually. But with the stream, for the most part, I try to keep it as respectful as I can. When I'm doing horror games, I usually... I mean, you should know. I mean, if we're playing a horror game, shouldn't be kids really watching. But even then, like, if I swear a whole lot, then I might restrict it. All right. So, is there a way I can tell where he died? I think he died... I think we were on our way to that objective there. It was honestly hell. There was so many different predators. I avoided some giant snakes. I heard a hiss, and it was over. I heard this hiss, I turned around, there was a giant-ass crocodile right on my ass. I jumped up onto a decent... like, maybe a 3-foot tall rock, and I thought I was safe up there from him, so I was trying to intimidate the crocodile to kind of leave me alone, and he just phased through the rock and killed me in one attack. And there's another one. So these things are now my most feared thing to run across, because most of the predators I've run into, I've kind of survived a first encounter with them. Like, they'll maybe hit me and I'll be bleeding or something, but I haven't. It was the first time that I've been killed so easily. And my dopamine's low. Maybe I should waste an elder. For this random exploring of the jungle. 'Cause I lost just a regular adult male, and that kind of hurts because I think this is the last adult male that I have, so I don't want to waste him. I should probably switch to an elder. Do I have another kid though that I can take? So for anyone just tuning into this series, to progress through evolution, you need to have the kids with you so that they can kind of see what you're doing, and then that information is then retained when they become adults, and it's then like kept through all generations. So like the adults can learn things, but they don't pass it on to the next generation unless there was a kid with them at the time. So that's what this whole piggybacking thing is about. I probably shouldn't take this direct line, or I'm just gonna run right into that crocodile again. So I'll try to sweep around over here to the right. The problem with Nelder too, though, is that they enter hysteria quicker. Or maybe it's not that they enter hysteria quicker, but they, like, if you notice at the center, at the bottom center of the screen, that this green circle is much smaller. That's the remaining life expectancy of this primate. So it won't exceed that no matter what I do. Like, that's one of the giant snakes that bit the kid. And I can hear, there's the boar. Nah, no webcam. I run the webcam for mainly horror games. I think this is the rock that the freaking kid died. Yeah, it is. This was the rock. I thought I was safe from the crocodile. And, yeah, totally not. Analyzing the corpse of a friend generates neural energy. Use it for evolution while resting at a sleeping spot. Oh, he's just inspecting the stick. We get a Siri cam. Siri's in her hole, so probably not gonna happen. When I do tonight's, I'm planning on 2 streams tonight, possibly 2 streams. Zombie Army. Oh shit. I'm planning on possibly Zombie Army Trilogy 4, and there's a huge sale on horror games right now, which is kind of odd because it's not anywhere near Halloween, so I don't know what all that's about. But I picked up a game called Perception. Don't know anything about it. I kind of read the description. It sounded interesting. It was you play as a blind character, and so she can only hear via like sounds and smell. So I thought that could be, if done right, that could be a really cool concept and a really good horror let's play. I've really veered off from the objective now. But I also need to find something to bandage up this bleeding. I don't know, this perception game, I got the perception game for $4. I think it was like regularly $15. But it's, yeah, it sounds like Sounds like it'd be good, and even if it's not, I mean, it was only $4. I had a quick look at the screenshots, but there was no trailer to view, so. And I try not to, when it comes to horror games, I try not to look at too much, otherwise it really ruins the experience. I think it's the first, have I seen this before? I don't know. It's definitely possible because a lot of horror games, especially indie titles, are really only an hour to 2 hours in length. Like I don't expect this Perception game. Well, actually, no. This Perception game might be a little bit decent in length because it was 5 gigabytes, but at the same point, it was 5 gigabytes, and the graphics didn't look all that terrible. So that could still fall down to an hour of gameplay. So every horror game definitely has potential to be a 1K episode. Unless it's a proper AAA title. I keep getting distracted of where this objective is. Oh, that's right. I'm not getting distracted. I was trying to look for bandage material. Can usually find some up in trees. Is where I've found most of it. I've actually completed quite a bit of things too, which like when you see something pop up on screen there, it's kind of like an indication that you've completed something slightly significant towards evolving as a species, and I've actually gotten quite a few of those before since the last time that I. Oh shit! That scared the crap out of me. Since the last time that I went through the evolution. That tiger's right beside me. Or whatever the hell that thing is. I didn't make him do anything. He did that all on his own. There's a snake over there. I wonder if I can lure this frickin' asshole over to that snake. I kind of wonder though, like as you progress through evolution, if they put more and more predators out there, because the first couple of hours into this game, I didn't feel like I was running into predators this much, and now it's like I can't walk 5 feet without running into something that wants to kill me. Luckily, these snakes are pretty docile, unlike everything else. Everything else will just chase you to the ends of the earth. These snakes, pretty much, they only give a crap about you if you run into their proximity, like real close to their proximity. They're kind of like, you know, traps, almost. Like I've jumped out of a tree and landed right next to one. And even then, he didn't chase me forever like these tigers do. Or even that crocodile. Like, I didn't expect that crocodile to just come bolting out of the freaking water like it did. Something up in this tree. I don't... Oh, that's a beehive. Pretty screwed up as it is. Probably will leave that beehive alone. So my life expectancy is shrinking. Don't know how much longer this this elder's got in him. And I think there's a predator nearby too. I don't think I've seen these before. I like the look they give when you find new food. They look like they shake their head like it's like they're smelling shit. Even if I drop all these down here, I don't think it's safe down there. I'm pretty sure there's a predator somewhere nearby stalking me right now. Oh, and those weren't good for me to eat. They'll be good later. Like, obviously, that's something that you normally can eat as a person today. But you have to kind of like pass on the genes through evolution. So sometimes kids are born with boosted metabolisms to foods and stuff. And so you'll need to help them reach maturity for that to then be passed on to others. I'll try and drop a Siri cam at the end of this video. I'm still being hunted right now. Plus, I'm dying of bleeding. I'm dying of bad food. This elder's not making it much further. In every tree I investigate, does not have anything for me to heal. But it's a good thing that I took an elder instead of the last adult male. I think we've lost that predator finally. There's some water. I can at least get rid of this food poisoning. But if I don't find something to cure this bleeding, like his life expectancy is looking real low right now. There we go. I think this is it. There we go. Bleeding cured. Life expectancy is I don't know what that's all about. I like if they're getting tired, or does that mean that I'm in a place of hiding? That's one thing I still haven't figured out yet, amongst many other things. This game really just throws you into it and doesn't teach you anything. Which, I mean, I guess that concept makes sense for this kind of game, though. Because it's, you know, you're trying to teach them things to progress them through evolution, so the less you know, then the more gameplay that you get out of it. And the more that it feels like you're actually, you know, the more immersive that it is. I think this guy's at the end of his life. That's not going to be the father tree. Cascade Oasis. I was curious anyways what it would be. I haven't had any of my people die of old age. Well, I could see them. I had a couple, like, you'll lose elders every time you go through evolution because it's basically like a time skip. So, it's basically a time skip so that all of the kids, like, they grow up and basically any elder that you had will be dead at the end of the evolution. So I've had that, but I haven't had one actually die of old age while playing as them. And I think this is going to be the first one right here. If I don't get eaten by something along the way. The problem is he has like such low stamina now that there's no way I'm outrunning any predator. Oh no, there's bees. There's a way to check the needs of your person too, and I can't remember how to do it. I know one way to get it to pop up, and that's to like sleep, and then when you wake up it'll tell you what your needs are. But I thought there was also a way to do it without sleeping as well. That circle's getting so low. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see one die of old age. Like this guy can't even take 3 steps without getting tired now. Little ASMR beer crack. This could be the father tree. This is looking promising. I've been out looking for it for a while. Like I wanted to, or at least I thought that I wanted to find the father tree before starting up this stream, but then shit started getting so bad. I was like, oh no, you know, this is actually entertaining as is. It was not the father tree though. There's so many locations to discover, but one thing I did figure out though is that you can pretty much make a settlement wherever you want. It doesn't have to, I don't think it has to be one of these locations, because where I settled before the recent update was not, like, it didn't appear as a location that I could discover, and I settled there. But this update too, it's pretty nice. The only thing I've noticed so far that is, well, two things I've noticed so far is that the first thing being that my settlement is now a discoverable location, and the second thing is to do with crafting. They changed. There's a huge snake that it keeps. I'm worried about it. There's a change to crafting, which makes it much easier to see when you have to release the button. Where the hell did that huge snake go? I'm pretty sure I saw one. I guess I could use my hearing. B. There it is. That's the first time I've seen one of them in motion. Most of the ones that I've run across, they're just curled up and sleeping. But we're gonna avoid that because this old boy can't do crap against that snake. I doubt he's even gonna make it past this river here. Where the hell did my objective go? Oh, I'm right under it. Where the river meets, it's still not the father tree. Alright. There's so many locations. Try this one next, I guess. Oh, I forgot to memorize. I always do that. I forget to then memorize it. So you have to identify it, then you have to memorize it. Otherwise, you won't be able to see it off in the distance. You can only have one at a time. We're going all the way down the river by the looks of it. I'm just going to pass a little bit of time. I'm not going to wait till all the way till morning, but I do want to wait enough that I'd only have to deal with like a couple minutes as the kid. Oh, Jesus. A couple minutes as the kid like running through the darkness if this elder dies on me. And there's a tiger. There's a boar to my left. I think there's a tiger to my right. Yeah. So this is going to be a little bit challenging. I'm going to try to do as the monkeys do. Go from tree to tree. But I think this is a bad tree. I should be able to make it across the stream before that tiger can get me. And this tree here is going to help. The kids too, I think they can learn things without the adults, but then they can't run as fast, they can't defend themselves. So it's just better to have a piggyback one. But I am pretty sure that they can craft things and they can learn things without the adult being there. That circle is super small. He's probably got another 10 minutes of life in him, I think. 10 minutes real time. This doesn't look like it's going to be the father tree. That, however, looks like the perfect place to have a settlement. Probably never have to deal with a predator over there. What? Well, maybe still crocodiles. And so far, they've been the most dangerous thing I've run into. I've been killed by a crocodile and a tiger so far. But the tiger took time to kill me. It wasn't like the crocodile. The crocodile just instantly ended my life. This father tree, where the frick is it? Let's try that one. I've run across these sick apes before. Don't know what to do with them just yet. There's probably something that you can give them that cures whatever the hell that is, but my colony hasn't run into that issue yet, so I don't really know how to cure it. Oh, what am I carrying right now? When did I pick up this rock? Let's try this thing. Actually, I'll need... Pretty sure... I need the rock to alter it, maybe? No, I do not. Nope, wrong one. Will food make you feel better? I doubt it. It's probably a plant that I need to give them. Alright, well fuck you. I'll eat it. That they show that kind of off in the distance whenever a predator kills another predator, because you can lure predators to another one to kind of get them off your ass. Although it really only seems to work temporarily, because then once they spot you, then they just start coming after you next. You kind of trade one predator for another. What's that over there? Probably something I don't want to find. Oh shit. Oh shit. Did he just die of old age? I can't see what happened. Oh, here he is. Yep. Died in the rock. Oh, fuck. The kid's going down the waterfall, too. Dead for 0 years. Okay, well... This kid might never make it back home. Like, I've been traveling for so long. I can swim, so that's good. I'm not giving up on that objective, though. I'm going to that objective, and then I'll try to find the way home. So we already traveled this far out here. Might as well get that objective first. This is looking like a pretty wooded area, so hoping this is actually going to be the tree. Not close enough to it yet. Nope. Actually, I don't know if he can discover while he's in this mode. Guess we're gonna find out. This is not the spot I wanted to fall into. This is definitely gonna be crocs. Yeah, I don't think the kid can discover. Crap. Alright. Gonna have to bring an adult all the way down here. Somewhere I can hide the kid for now. Once I retrieve this kid, I might go and do an evolution. Because I've lost I've lost 2 apes this evolution, so probably time to go through. Whoa, shit. Both of them right there. If this kid makes it back home. And a tiger. Alright, this rock better be tall enough for this thing to not get me. It's not tall enough. It's not tall enough. Goodbye, kid. Well, shit. Well, at this point, we're gonna have to make some babies. This one doesn't have a mate, though. That's the problem. Dying of sleep. Sleep deprivation. I should fix that up. Now we're just gonna go find a mate. This one's stamina is not recovering for some reason. So here's the change. Like, they did this whole, like, you can see this screen kind of like light up into a target, as well as they changed the sound, and it's much easier than before. Before it was like just this really quiet sound and no screen animation whatsoever. This update it's big. Like, it's makes crafting and everything in that's quick time action in this game much easier. That was the first time I've lost a kid, though. But, like, we're so far out there. I don't think he was going to make it all the way back home anyways. Crap. Is there, like, an issue here? Why can't there be a kid? Is she fertile? Couple would do. One of our kids is dead. Now let's try one that hasn't been a mother. You're too old. How about you? You been a mother? No, you're the same one. Never mind. That's an elder. Well, crap. Is this really all? God, I only have 4. 1, 2, myself. I only have 5 primates left alive. That's bad. When it's connected, it is possible to detect non-edible resources from further away. What have we got here? More quickly recovery. Less severe mushroom poisoning. It's now possible to ask from a distance. Some clan members will to come closer and follow. So once you hear them, hold B to release. Alright. Oh, multiple intimidation, so we might have a better chance of actually scaring something off. One less item needed for construction. I probably can't actually retain all of these things though through the generations, but I still want to know what they all are. More distant elements through the intelligence. I want one that allows me to discover from further away. So that I can find this frickin' father tree that just killed 3 of my people. Oh, that's all I've got for neuron energy. So now I gotta find stuff to retain. I'll retain that. Oh, I only had enough for 1 reinforcement. Well, that's not swell. Alright, time for evolution leap. How do you, like, make this go faster? As requested, here's a little Siri cam. Hope you all enjoyed watching this episode. That's going to do it for this one. We'll be back tonight with 2 different streams. Zombie Army Trilogy 4 and Perception. Hope you're looking forward to that. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this episode. And we'll see you next time, where hopefully there's a whole lot less primate death. Thanks for watching.